Hello everyone. Now in this video we are going to see how to draw the isometric view of a composite solid. In the previous tutorials we studied and we know about how to draw the planes, pyramid, prism, everything, as well as we discussed two composite solids, that is a square pyramid resting on square prism, a axially drilled circular hole in the hexagonal prism, which is of a two composites. But in this question, as on the screen you can see that the isometric view of a square pyramid resting centrally on top of a cylindrical block, which is resting centrally on top of a square block, means from this question we can understand that there are three solids. One is square pyramid, one is cylindrical block, and the another one is square block. So from this question you can see that this square pyramid is resting on cylindrical block, whereas this cylindrical block resting on square block. So the base part is square block and then cylindrical block, on the top of the solid is square pyramid. Already they gave the dimensions of the pyramid: base side 30 mm, axis 50 mm, cylindrical block of 50 mm dia and height 30 mm, and the square block of side 100 and thickness 15 mm. So everything they gave. So to draw in the isometric view, as we know that, switch on the ISO draft. So first I am taking the reference line. Okay, yes, perfect. Just on top. Okay, and now first taking line, I am drawing the square block first. The square block is 100 mm side, thickness 15 mm. Yes, switch on the ISO draft. Yeah, take the line. Now it is in ISO right. I want the ISO top. Press F5. Yeah, okay. Now 100 mm, 100, 100, 100. Perfect. So we finished the base block, and now height is 15 mm. So from the corner I am drawing a vertical line, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, so now for the square block bottom base is finished. Now we need to draw the upper one. So take the line, perfect. We finish the square block, the bottom one, and now it is resting centrally on top of a cylindrical block. For this square block we need to locate the center. Generally we used to locate central with the help of the midpoint, intersection point of the diagonals, but this is the software, so automatically it will give you. Right now it is a see, I am taking a cylinder, not cylinder, ellipse, isocircle, specify center point of isocircle. It is not at all showing any center point because these lines are individual lines. For individual lines there will be no center, but whereas the area there will be a center point, geometric center. So that's why these individual lines I am making it as an area. So now I selected all these things and now join. Yeah, see, now I joined ellipse, isocircle. Now you can see, yeah, previously it didn't show, now it is showing. Okay, F5, F5. Okay, cylindrical block of dia 50 mm, so radius 25 mm. Perfect. See, I made it the bottom base of the cylindrical block, and the height of the cylindrical block is 30 mm. So now again from the center, F5, 30 mm. Very good. See, 30 mm. And now once again, instead of drawing, I am just copying it. The upper base of the cylindrical block is ready, and now we finish the upper base of the cylindrical block and bottom base of the cylindrical block. Okay, let me join from quadrant to quadrant. Perfect. See, the square block is ready. The cylindrical block is resting centrally on top of a square block is also ready. And now finally the last one is the square pyramid. It will be difficult to construct because from the center we need to locate dimensions. It will be very difficult to construct the square pyramid on this one. This will be the regular conventional type of drawing. But if we are using the AutoCAD software to make it smarter and simpler, I am constructing line. A square pyramid side is 30 mm, 30 F5, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, see, we made it, and now I am making it as a 1 unit join. To draw the axis I made it. So line, this is the one axis I am drawing. Axis of the pyramid is 50 mm. Already from this corner already line is there which overlaps with the center, and this one also will overlap with the center, so that's why I am just dragging it here. If you observe, the back slant edge, the axis of the pyramid, the front slant edge, all the three lines overlaps with each other. Okay, so now the square pyramid is also ready, but this pyramid should rest centrally on top of this one. So now I am moving all this one from this base point. See, already I joined now, so that's why I got this base point. Just I am moving it here. Perfect. Everything is ready. So to differentiate and to locate, okay, I selected the square block first. I am giving a different colors. Okay, for this one I gave the red color. For the cylinder, let me give the yellow color. And for this one, let it be the white only, no problem. Okay, so for complete this one I am just giving the line weight. Point 3. Perfect. Okay, for this one from the top, if you observe, from this portion to this portion is invisible. From this portion to this portion is invisible. So what I am going to do is that trim, double enter, perfect. So now I made it perfect. Now again I am drawing the ellipse, isocircle, F5, F5, radius 25. Ellipse, isocircle, yeah, perfect. Okay, so now only this part should be the invisible one, and this part should be the visible. So now TR, double enter. Now I am trimming the front portion. Perfect. So see, here also some portion is there. Top TR, double enter. Okay. Yellow color, yellow color. Yeah. So let me load the line types. Already loaded. Dasher 2 for hidden, center 2 for axis line. So this one represents dasher line, which is invisible for the top base. Perfect. And now for the pyramid, this base, sorry, this edge and this edge is invisible, but it is a single part. So now I am going to split into parts. So to split, the command is explode. Explode. Okay. So this one will be invisible. Perfect. Whereas this front edge and front edge is visible, all these three slant edges are also visible. So now this is the line for axis of the cylindrical block. See, I gave axis, though because of small line it doesn't shows. Okay. So we finished the square pyramid and the upper base of the cylindrical block. But whereas the lower base of the cylindrical block, from here to here, this is completely invisible. So again TR, double enter. Yeah. Now again ellipse, iso circle, radius is 25. Okay. TR, double enter. Okay. So this is dasher 2. Perfect. See, the invisible edge of the square pyramid, the invisible corner, I mean curvature of the upper base, lower base, we finished. And now the square block. Okay, we forget to give color for this one. Okay. So as already we know that for a ortho solids like a square prism and rectangular prism, the invisible edges will be removed. Perfect. So we finished it now. The next one is that if you observe, from here to here, from here to here will be the invisible part. So what I am going to do is that trim, double enter. Okay. So now this will be the invisible part. Perfect. So from here so color I need to give red color 0.35. With this we perfectly completed the visible and invisible part, everything. So now let us give the notations. Text is different. I am changing the textile, manage textiles, Times New Roman, apply, close. Okay. Text. Okay, default color is yellow. Let me change to bilayer. A, B, C, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L. So we finished the upper base and lower base of the cylinder as well as square block, and now this is the apex point O. Let me take this M, N, O, and then P. We'll give the dimension, DST, modify, text I am making it as 4, okay, 15 is there, okay, DAL, hundred, okay, and then for the cylinder height of the cylinder block, and we know that ladder line we are using for the dia 50, control height I am making it as 5, okay, with the ladder line. If you observe, the ladder line arrowhead is very small in size, so go to the ladder, this is the ladder 1, multi ladder style, modify. So content, text height is very small, already we made it as 5, okay, ladder format, size I am making it as 3, okay, close. Yeah, now you can see the size of the arrowhead increases, dia 50, and we made the height also. And now the remaining one is the height of the pyramid, 50, and the dimension of the edge, okay. Still the size looks smaller, I am changing, DST, modify, text, let me take the 6, yeah, okay. So after giving the dimension, as already we know that the dimension should be parallel to the plane. Delete dimension, edit DED, oblique. So now I am selecting this dimension should be parallel to this one, enter, obliquing angle. So in this direction I am making it perfect, okay, done. And now dimension, edit, oblique, height, so now I am changing it this in this direction, okay, perfect. Dia 50, okay. So with this we completed the isometric view of a composite solid. So similarly you can draw individually, and we can build one by one on top based on the question. The composite solid will be the ready.